girl representing for Samuel Gardner for Solid Roc Entertainment. Enough love and respect in her always, all time. It's your girl, we body top now, cause I got that. Nana.
I message your love again.
Because I got that. Nana. 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 I got the real good.
Greetings, Solid Roc family. You're now tuning in to Solid Roc Entertainment with your host on the Central Coast, Samuel Gardner. Today we have a special guest, but like I always like to say, all of our guests are special. And that's none other than dancehall uprising queen, Ms.Rre. Welcome to the program, Ms.Rre.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Now she has singles burning up the radio waves such as Body Top and the latest one, Nana. For all the raise them. Well, we're going to get into the mind of Ms.Rre and, you know, we're just going to have a quick convo and chop it up, all right? So, Ms.Rre, once you were named just R, why the change now, Ms.Rre?
Well, it's actually pronounced Rre,
Oh,
but
Rre.
people still call me R. We got a contact, I got notified by international record label that wanted to actually make me more presentable and searchable via the internet. Because when you search RR, you see bikes and a whole lot of other stuff, and I was never ever able to be popped up in a search quicker than everybody would maybe want to expect. So they suggested an international name, and they thought Rre would have worked well.
Okay.
So it's RRE, but pronounced R-E-E, Rre.
Rre. Now, hence, that's the single you have a couple years ago with Devin the Doctor, right, on the RR.
Yes.
Is it so, you like bikes or something?
Long time you want a man like you. Yeah.
Mind yourself.
Mine enough.
Now, are you an artist that believes that controversy sells or real talent?
To be honest with you, controversy does sell, especially how it's marketable or how it's marketed. But I am not a controversial artist. Each artist have their own style and flair in which they want to actually market themselves. And I give kudos to whosoever decides to go along that path. But it does play a major part most times, especially in the dancehall arena.
Okay.
Because you realize a lot of people love to hear the gossip. And once a lot of people start talking about the gossip, even though it's bad or good, you're still infused to find out exactly what's going on with the artist.
But keeping up with your material, you seem you stick more to the artistic side.
I do, and I have so much more to share. You know, I was in a bubble. Now I'm trying to explore other avenues in terms of what I want to portray. I have a dancehall mixtape called Reality Check, and that's a lot of compilation of all my various songs in which I did since 2014 till now. So it's not one genre. I don't want to be boxed into one genre of music. Adapting to Body Top, which is a raw dancehall track, which was produced by Suku. So that's a different style to me, but I'm focused on the international aspect of R&B music.
Okay.
Dancehall.
So you see yourself being more international?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean?
With a touch of dancehall, you know?
You can't leave it out.
Leave the spice.
No, not at all.
No?
Not at all.
Jamaican thing.
Raw as ever, right? Watching a lot of your material, like your music videos and stuff like that, you seem to be a woman that is in touch with her feminine side. Now, how important do you think it is for women to explore themselves?
Well, for me personally, I'm a very curvaceous lady, so I use that as an advantage as well. Most of my music is on the sexy, seductive side.
Right.
Majority of my fan base is males. We have a few females, but a lot of people that would love to also implore or suggestively want to express themselves along the same avenue as I do.
Right.
But majority of it is indeed sexual content for me, but sexy in terms of classy, not necessarily raunchy.
Well, even on your mixtape, you do have a song that is one of my favorites. It kind of go into the Janet Jackson side of things.
Temptation. We were
Lord
listening
of
to it before we
mercy.
came, and I want to tell you, I'm doing an exclusive EP with Andrew Black, CYM.
Nice.
So we have an idea for that track that we want to put on our listing, and it's supposed to feature another soulful male artist now, which is having everybody lose their minds. I don't want to say it until it's confirmed, but
Okay.
that would be a good collaboration for that type of track. So if you really love it, as you said, it's your favorite, you know, I have visual to that track as well.
I did see that. Yes, I enjoyed. Now, as far as your performance, for those who never been to any of your shows, and what can they expect when they come out to see Rre?
A full-blown performance in its artistic medium. I am a firm believer. Well, I love Beyonce. I think she's a world-renowned performer. So you're gonna see dance, you're gonna see artistry, you're gonna see just personal style, flair. If I need to come out in costumes, I would do that for myself and my dancers. And it's not the norm. They find that most female artists nowadays, everybody's actually adapting to the genre of incorporating dance with their sets. I am a full-blown professional dancer, so you'd always get that from me.
Okay. Now, as far as females in the dance hall, you have from back in the days till now, I mean, names as Lady Saw, Lady G, and all of those. Now, a lot of, especially, you know, you have males that will say the ladies in the dance hall kind of stick more to the sexual side of things, and they, like there's no versatility. What would you have to say? Because I'm sure you have tons of stuff there.
It's unfortunate because the females in the dancehall industry do have it hard, much harder than a regular artist, which is on a male component, can actually, you would so-called say boss. You find that most females have to either step out of their boundary in order to just acquire or inherit a lot of attention towards their whole artistic vibe. Spice is dominating the market now, and I am a supporter and also a fan of hers right now, because she brings dance and she brings a lot of entertainment to her set, versatility, I should say. So there's nobody else currently right now in the market that's dominating dancehall on that aspect. And I, on the soulful side, want to incorporate that as well into my sets. So us as dancehall artists, female, we do have it a lot harder, and they tend to want to show their sexuality a little bit more because that's what the masses look forward to when they see a female artist as opposed to a dancehall artist. Male artist, I should say. When it's a male artist, are looking for lyrics, to chop lyrics, to clash lyrics then per se. When you see a female artist, you're really looking for a different vibe, wanting to be able to sexually be infused by the individual's performance and style and so-called body.
Right, yeah, that's true. You know, I mean, I think most of all, like you said, we said earlier, talent is definitely more outstanding than any other thing. And you have a lot of that, because I just even watching your dance videos and stuff, I can see that you're really into your choreography and all of that. Now, as far as an artist, it's, you know, sometimes it can be financially, it can be very rough, it can be, you know, challenging.
Oh my gosh.
No, how do you go through the tough times of being an artist financially, or even, you know, just overall?
Thank God I'm also a manager for a major telecoms company. So under management, I literally do everything myself. So I literally work to fund my career, my passion for music. A lot of artists now, or upcoming artists, don't have that leverage to do that. We do have a lot of artists in Jamaica that are doing double jobs just to fund their own talent.
Wow.
So that's what I currently do now. It's hard.
Yeah,
it is very hard. Marketing is a major tool of getting your brand and your music out there, and it takes a lot of money and also links. So if you don't have the two, you literally are struggling artist. So you just need to choose wisely. Try and see what you can do in terms of marketing your own career and just push forward. It does play a major and an influential part in someone being creditable and being able to gain more popularity in the scene.
Now, would you say that is important for one to have a good education?
It is too.
To be in this business?
Too. I would never ever flag education. However, you do have a lot of massive artists, I should say iconic artists, that have never ever stepped foot through a tertiary institution. So I'm not discrediting the fact that these artists don't necessarily have to go through a tertiary institution to be able to meet their goals or their aspirations. But I am a fundamental believer of making a step in terms of enhancing your craft.
Okay. Now the summer is here, right? You have the mixtape.
Yeah.
But what else is up Rre's sleeve?
Well, I do have a few performances, and we're actually going to do some radio hops just to put my music out there, especially in New York as well as Florida here. My music is playing heavily in the Europe markets. I'm very happy about that, especially Crazy in Love, which I do have the visual for. The remix is still going well. That's going to be a bonus track on my EP that's coming out, that's produced by Andrew Black's UIM Records. So at the present moment, we have a show that we're supposed to do in October for Halloween Fest. That's in Atlanta.
Okay.
So separate and apart from that, I do have another single that was also produced by the individuals that did Nana. It's called Husband Machine, and it's a collaboration with, I'm going to ask you what you think about that one, but it's a collaboration with Colton T. He's from Dominica.
Okay.
And it's Italian producers called Wildcat Sound, Sound Trade Records. It's an awesome track. It's a kind of controversial track.
Okay.
But, it's good for the summer.
All right.
And then outside of that, my EP is supposed to drop the latter part of this year. So October it should be out.
Okay.
So that's what I'm working on. And I do have an app. I'm going to have a app that
Wow.
you can actually go on and get my music, go and get merchandise. I'm going to have Nana undies or Crazy in Love tees. Or it's
You're a renaissance. You're like a renaissance woman.
I'm trying, but it all takes phases. It's all time.
Wow.
So, but at the present moment, the project next is the EP.
Now, speaking of EP, in this time and era that we live in, you know, with downloads and stuff like that, how important you think having an album is for an artist these days?
It's very important, especially to even have it a part of your accolades to say, okay, fine, I've actually done an album. We do have international people right now that still provide support for buying the music outside of just hacking the music online. So for an artist, we tend to not necessarily focus on that aspect, but just to make sure, okay, fine, we actually accomplished having an album. It was released with a publisher, whatever the case may be. It's just to have it on your accreditation to say, okay, fine, the album was done or EP was done or so forth. But as it relates to the producer's aspect, I know they more look forward to it because they will get sales or ascertain income where that is concerned. I just really focus on putting the music out there more so, and just the shows in which it can inherit or generate more fan base.
Okay. And also, we just brought up Janet Jackson and all of that, but listening to your music, who are some of your musical influence growing up?
Janet Jackson was one.
All right.
Also, believe it or not, Lady Saw. I wanted to be a raw dancehall artist.
Oh, you are?
No, I'm not.
No, run from it.
Hell no. When I say raw, I mean like, because I have a problem speaking patois on a regular basis. If I speak it, it sounds a little bit funny because I'm in the corporate world and I speak standard English.
Okay.
So that was a challenge I had. However, she was always an aspiration for me. Vibes Cartel as well, too. Mavado as well.
Okay.
As you're talking international now, I more think about Beyonce and Rihanna. Just in where I see my vision and my focus for. So yeah, R. Kelly, bump and grind days. That was in the 90s.
Don't bring up female name too much in this interview because we know.
No, but give credit where credit is due.
True,
Right?
yeah. Yeah, so on to the next. As far as, you know what, as far as the track Bad It Up, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yes.
The first time I heard that song, I was shocked.
Did you hear the raw version or the
I heard the raw
C
version first, I believe.
Okay.
Actually, I have Suka on Instagram, so I saw him playing it.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, oh, is this real?
A lot of people are still shocked. What I did, and the whole aim for that was just to tap into the street market dancehall down in JA. Because
Okay.
when I wanted to be able to reach the niche of a different market outside of Crazy in Love. Everybody knows me for Crazy in Love and that sound.
Right.
I wanted to test the waters with another aspect, and Suka did perfect where the rhythm was done, and it came out awesome. The video was done by Eruption.
I love the video.
Yes, it's a really different vibe, international type video. And I guess when it got to the second verse, everybody was shocked.
I said, well, I have a
It was
mini.
written by Siobhan Clayton, and he's an awesome writer. He has done many songs. He did
Big up
videos
Siobhan.
as well. Yeah, no respect, Siobhan.
Well, you're bringing out another side of the woman, them. Now, when you sing songs like those, I mean, did you get nervous like when you got in the booth and, you know, because it's a different side of you know.
Listen, me no, I want to tell you, I record at Big Yard and my engineer Kamal, big up Kamal too.
Yeah.
We had a ball in the booth
Okay.
because every line I sung, I end up laughing afterwards because in my mind I was like, did I just say that? Even though I went in, because it was a good vibe and it was something different than what they are accustomed to. So when I went into voice, Kamal had no idea what I was going to voice because usually we maybe made something before I go in and lay it down. But he had no clue. And when I was doing it, I was like, what? Do this. And then he started to jeer me. So it was awesome. It was a good vibe. Would I sing something like that again? At the present moment, not certain. But it's just to show versatility. And if it is, it would not necessarily be to that level.
Did mommy hear it?
She heard a clean version. And when it got, the first time it was playing on the mixtape, it got to the change.
I saw.
My father loves it. My father is a slack one. My mother is a Ren, when are you going to start singing gospel music?
Oh, Lord. Mommy, take time, mommy. Love you. So now, as far as, let's step aside a little bit from the music. For Jamaicans that live in America, and you know, based on the news we hear sometimes on the media, we hear that this and we hear that, and a lot of Jamaicans in America are kind of scared to go back home, skeptic to go back home.
Like yourself.
We're not going to talk too much on that one. We're not going to talk. We're not going to talk too much on that. I'm going to deal with you, you know. But shall do me bad. Yes, for them and those that are skeptical to go back home. What you who are out there all the time, and what you have to say to them?
Come on, Jamaica is a land we love, right? Everywhere you go, there is crime, and that's what I want to put out there. It's unfortunate that we do have Jamaicans that migrate and are living here for some period of time and hear one or two things that just would put them off from going back home. That's where you grew up. That's where your native is. That's where you have so many. I don't know. I have not been anywhere else, and Jamaicans are not so receptive and loving. We all are. One, and I'm going to say it again, everywhere you go, there is crime.
True.
Everywhere you go. It depends on where you're going to go. Sometimes because you have the hood up here, as well as call the ghetto down in Jamaica. You just need to know where you want to go and where you're going to actually end up. If you want to call it a party, call it a party, make sure you're careful. But you do have a lot of places where, why is it that so many people in America tend to still resort going back to Jamaica for the holidays? That's
true.
You understand? We're one of the major tourist islands where people go to just have attraction or to go there to have a good time. And it's sad because the media highlights only the negative. You don't see the positive in terms of what we're doing for people in the country, in terms of education, healthcare. Why is it that that's not showing overseas? Because as we all know, as it relates to media and as it relates to viewers, negativity breeds a lot of attention. And I should just only say, and that's going to leave this end quote, is once it's your native and it's your nationality and it's where your roots is, you should always visit. Kingston, I live in Kingston. I travel most of the time. Everybody I know lives in Kingston, Spanish Town, wherever the case is. You may have one or two bad areas and you may have an uproar one or two times, but it's not 24/7. Jamaica is a safe place just as much as I can walk on your alley in New York or wherever and might just get, unfortunately, hurt. And it's just because I believe in destiny, and that's just destiny. God has everybody in the book to be written, and it's already written. We just need to fulfill it and walk along that path.
Okay. Well, Jamaicans or Jamaicans here and abroad,
come a yard.
Simple put. No, double R. Now, for those who can't find you on, or they would like to find you on social media, where can they go and find you?
So my social media handle is the same for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's Rre Official, and that's RRE Official. And Snapchat is RR_music, MUSIQ. All of my bookings are done currently, not at the moment, through Headline Entertainment, so you can see everything there once you go onto my Instagram. So it's Rre Official.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Solid Roc family,
Yes.
you heard it all. Ms.Rre, it was a pleasure having you on the
Thank you
program.
so
Such an
much
honor
for
having
me,
you.
Sam.
All right.
Awesome.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Solid Roc, we're tuning out, and we're gonna have Rre take us out with a tune, a bad tune, maybe bad it up. I don't know. Take time with me ears. I joke, now, mate. What you man, deal with
Yeah,
it.
because you're talking about Revo the RR Samuel. Long time you want a man like you, become Revo the RR. Jump on me bike, make it boom boom boom, make it carry me go far far. Baby, me want ride pon it. Yeah, me want ride pon it. Long time me want a man like, become Revo the RR.
All right, you heard that.
I got that, na. Yeah,
All
it's, you know, it's a girl Rre representing for Solid Roc Entertainment.
Sure, nice and bossy. Tuning out, keep everything solid.